All right. Oh, what's going on? Y'all hadn't heard from y'all in a long time. Well, I'm just doing a little something. I'm just doing a little something, y'all. I um I always hear about people making money on YouTube. People get donations. Some people are not. We understand that. We did discuss this once before. Now, if you're making some good money on YouTube, can you afford to quit? Some people are making crumbs. Some people ain't making nothing. Some people may make you think they making something. Sometimes you see people views. And from what I understand, if you got a six-figure views or up in the millions, you making some money. Now, are you making enough to quit your job? Or you just talking? Or you just making folks think that you're making some? Are you bigging? Are you dry bigging? What are you doing? Is your content that good? Do you insult people? Okay. Do you insult people to make some money? Now, talking tough, talking and putting folks down is one thing, but actually making some serious money, what's it, 5 cent, 2 cent, 13 cent? I told y'all once before, you can be working for me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Let me see. Hey, Monica Mo Justice, how you doing? You doing all right? It could not be more than a W-2. Well, if you ain't making no money, then why brag like you got it? Why insult and try to brag like you got some money? Now I'm gonna say this. I'm looking, I'm listening. Okay. I don't do a lot of listening. I'm trying to get more into the cooking now. You cannot sit here and tell me that you go and you put out a receipt. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this: people that are wealthy, very wealthy, they don't put out what they got. They don't too much care about what folks know what they got. Okay, some of them are not really owning it. Some of them, somebody else could be owning it, and they could be lying to flarge like they actually own it, and they really don't own it. Half of them don't even really live there. Okay, we brag so much, and y'all know I probably end up talking about another subject because sometimes things flash through my head, but it's sad when we brag like we got something, or we put up like I own this car, oh I own this suit, and you really don't own it at all. Now, ask yourself, are you making a good, substantial income on YouTube, or you just saying that to make folks think that you're doing that? Now, people do buy views. Some people buy a lot of views. Hey, Scorpion Mama, how you doing? I've seen people buy views. I've seen people in a chat and their views start going up. Now that happened to me, but I'm like, I know good and well I ain't buying no views. I'm not gonna do it like that. I can keep this little small circle I got right here. I'm good. But I be hearing folks talking about, oh, I make this, I make this. Come on, let's do it. I make more money. Shit, you ain't got to show nobody how much you make. Your way you talk and the way you carry on makes me think you broke. Because a lot of broke folks get up here and flies like they got some money and they really ain't got no money. They talk tough, talk loud, and go off, but they ain't got no money. Some folks come on here, they got a lot of views, have a lot of views. Guess what? Some of them don't really want to do it like that. Do you make the type of money when you go to a job or a temporary job? Do you make that same amount or more on YouTube? And they said, well, but YouTube cut your money. They cut your money. They cut 15 cents. You don't get it. You get it every month. You get it every 3 months. You get it every year. How much is it? Is it a waste of time? Is your content that good? Because your content that good, you should be up in almost in the millions. You see, when you insult somebody or when you talk bad about somebody, you really think you're making money? I told y'all before, if you fix on something, maybe you need to change your name, get another channel, and start fixing on stuff. Start doing different things. Start painting, maybe drawing, maybe playing music. You might get a whole lot of people. Okay. Now, one thing about it, I don't have to beg. Okay, I don't have to beg. Now, if I put my when I did my channel, somebody helped me out. Sure, they did. And when I put my channel up, and they put the Cash App or they put the PayPal up there, they said, "Well, what's PayPal? Let me go over here and see." They go in your section. Some of them go in your about section, and your email. Most of the time, if your email ain't up there, your PayPal may be up there. You see what I'm saying? Hey, drop it in the Cash App. Drop it in the PayPal. Drop it. If you need something, you ask yourself, will I waste my time getting this folks my money? I ain't got to listen to this. I told you I can go to Netflix. I told you I can go to Max. I told you I can go to Paramount Plus if I want some entertainment. Still, same folks, still putting each other down, still talking. Folks interfere in folks' stuff. People people want to be newscasters. People interfere in people talk, but you ain't making no money. I'm telling you, you ain't making no money on YouTube. Hey, Scorpion Money Mama, they ain't making no money on YouTube. They just screaming, y'all yelling and screaming at each other. They put up videos about folks to insult, to belittle somebody. That's all. It's still the same stuff. They said, "Oh, this is New Year's, and everything I did last year, I'm not bringing this year." They bringing it still in this year, still doing the same stuff. They ain't making no money. I'm gonna tell you something. If you making your money, you making your money. You doing you. Let me ask any YouTube out there, J4K. Okay, any of these of them that associate with J4K all around. $30,000 a year. Is that what you making for the whole year? Can you just, if your money big, okay, you may say 30,000 ain't enough, ain't nothing. You say that now. Some folks ain't making that. So, question: if you're making 30,000, I make it even 20,000 last year. Question: are you working just on YouTube? You making money on YouTube, or you got another job? You ain't got to tell me. You ask yourself that. Some of y'all, they claim that you got some money. Look at your surroundings. Are you filthy rich? No. I know that's what people want. I'm just trying to get an understanding. I don't know for sure. I'm trying to get an understanding. Let me see. YouTube. Okay. One day I explained it. A royalty is not the same as an hourly rate or a salary. Okay, okay. They looking like fools. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Okay, Monica. Thank you. Monica got a point. One day, what she said, one day I explained it. She did explain it. Some of us forget. Some of us got to go back and you got to explain again because some people do forget, to get to understand it. A royalty is not the same as an hourly or a salary. Okay. So are you making leftover money? Because a lot of us make leftover money. What you mean? You working for a company. They get the big money, and then they pay you little money. But they pay you little money enough that's strong, you can live off of it. But I'm looking at this YouTube, okay? Let me see what Monica, let me see. Why would anyone compare their earnings to another person? Well, that's true. Why would they? They want to make themselves look big. You can't come in with a receipt at Walmart or Target talking about you got this, and then you putting up a receipt. You can't go to Exxon gas station and pull up a receipt saying I got this, I got that. I'm buying this. Rich people, I said it before. Rich people, when they buy stuff, they buy from stores black folks, a lot of us know nothing about. They probably eat at some restaurants that you know nothing about. Something that you never heard. What is that? You go outside, say you go to a city and you go to a shopping mall, you look at all these, you say, what's that? What kind of place is that? What's Kardashians? What's the name of their store? He said, what's this? They said bikinis costing like $100, 50, some $400. You see what I'm saying? You go into a watch place, okay? You go into a watch place. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me do something right here. Say you go, okay. Say you want to buy a watch, expensive watch. Rich folks, they buy Rolex, maybe a Boulevard, okay? You ain't making that much money, so you might buy a Timex or a Temu watch. There's a lot of folks buying stuff off of Temu and then putting it in their house like everybody think, oh man, they really got some money. No. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to get people to understand. You talking about making money. You kind of show folks what you made. When I think of a house, when somebody talk about money, Scorpion Mama, I think about a house that's on land, you know what I'm saying, with some foundation, strong house. You know what I'm saying? If a wind come, you can't blow it down. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. People that got some money, we talking about Rolls Royce. We talking about Bentleys, okay? I ain't talking about Cadillacs and Chevrolets. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what I think a rich is. Lamborghini, Ferraris, okay? That's what I'm talking about. If you talking about rich, you talking about showing off. You ain't got to show off. You ain't got to do that. But some people want folks to think the optical illusion to make folks think they got it, and they really don't have it. They downplay everybody else. They want to compare their money, their house to somebody else. They want to assume that, hey, I live alone. Half of them lying because you got a house full of folks. You never show them. You think people stupid. You may show people, oh, I got about 6 cars. You got about probably 4 people or 6 people living with you. Okay? We got to understand what we're talking about. And I hear this too. These rich people on YouTube, these so-called rich people say, you need to mind your own business. I heard that. I heard that a lot, and I addressed it too. Get off of YouTube. If you want to fight, then you fight on the email. That way it'll be private. Won't nobody know that you know and that other person know. But when you come out here, people gonna make comments because that's what they do. You can't tell somebody not to make a comment. It's some people you never seen on here making comments. I got this, I got that. And find out they homeless. You find out they living in a car. It's nothing to joke about. It's serious. See, we don't know what somebody got unless you come up here and you say it out your mouth. And then half the time you're lying. We don't know you're lying. I just listen to what you say and find out, man, that person, man, they live in a shack. They live in a bus. They living in a van. That's what they do. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. They want to take things to heart. So I'm just letting you know, if you say you rich and you got money making off of YouTube, keep doing you. But if you ain't talking about a year's salary, 20, maybe 30,000, you ain't talking about nothing. You just talking. You can show anybody all the all the paperwork you want to. When it boils down, you ain't got nothing. When you're working on a job and you stacking your money, you may have a little something, something, but actually take notes from the other YouTubers. How did they get this? Look at their live. They ain't dogging nobody, putting nobody down. Look at their views. Just saying. Go to Facebook. Look at some of them views. How to wash your car. What to use. What to use to get your car shining buff. Those get views. How to iron a pair of pants. Some folks don't know how to iron them. Go to YouTube and look at their views. Some people know how to vacuum a floor, clean a floor, buff a floor. Go to YouTube. I want to know how to buff a flow and fix a flow when it's damaged. Look at the views. Go to YouTube. That's all I'm telling you. How do you put a roof on the house? Go to YouTube. All you gotta do is check out their views and look at your views while you up here trying to insult somebody. Just saying. See y'all later. Y'all take care. Shout out to Monica. Shout out to you, Scorpion Mama. Take care.